Yes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, please pay attention. Now it is time. Shortly, question. We take it first. We take it.
Thank you, moderator. There's a need we become participant of the forum. The class and listen and jabo. Either ask the question that you want to ask, because tomorrow you go out there, you go in Lawalazu, you go in somebody ask you say yes, I want to tell the comment.
All right.
I want to running and I ask the kind of question so that you can have an interpretation, right? So it can be
question.
Here we order go no.
Question. You please the record 9. Okay. Yes. Your question.
Okay. Thank you much for the revelation. I'm Busu Besa Maolo. I'm a businessman, a petty businessman of Wajama City, Wajama District, Lofa County. I want to, first of all, appreciate the Honorable for his deliberation. From my own way of sitting in my seat, listening keenly, and analyzing, I realized that you have spoken well. And I just have the one question to ask the Honorable. As a son of Lofa County, we do have, and this county is a county of
question.
We do have our uncle in a race by the name of Joseph Imambuakai. And that you are also in a race, and we know the relationship between Bon Lofa and Nimba. My question to the point now is that just in case you having maybe some obstacle on the way there, that you are not able to continue with this endeavor, are you going to give your support to Joseph Waka or who? Thank you.
Thank you. In a nutshell, he's asking if Councilor John say Gonglo is not contesting, no longer a candidate, no longer a candidate. Thank you, Mr. Zuba. So, another question. But please, summarize your question within 1 minute. You got 1 minute. 1 minute to ask your question.
Honorable, let me say thank you for coming to our county. Probably you'll be here with our elders to do the welcoming ahead of you or when you're called in the county. My name is Edwin Siku. It's a great pleasure to see you in Lofa County. I've been hearing about you a long time ago by your profile and your legacy. My question got to do with you really spoke relatively about Liberia, but what is the interest of our county Lofa if you become president? That is the only question I have for you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. We will take 3 questions. Then the councilor professor will come on stage to answer the 3 questions. 1 more question. I hope, council, you will take note of all of these questions. Let's respond to the 2. No, 1 more. 1 more. 1 question. All right.
3 is a crowd. 1 more.
So, all right, come on stage, council.
Question number 1. Will you support any of the candidates If for some reason you can't continue, maybe you have stroke or for legal reason you can't continue, my answer is I'm a candidate of the Liberian People's Party. That is a political party decision. I'm not an independent candidate. And I don't, so that's it. It's a party decision that party leadership has to make. And what is called institution.
Next question.
Then,
what is the benefit of Lofa County?
I know Lofa is good health system. There are pregnant women in Lofa who will benefit from free medical services. The children below the age of 5 will benefit. All of the 4 areas I'm talking about. Even my economic program to create employment is something that Lofa people equally benefit from. So that's why I kept those things, because the 4 areas I'm talking about, in fact, the 5 areas are areas that cut across all the Liberian population everywhere. So Liverpool benefit the same. Liverpool are not different from other Liberians.
Thank you. You listen carefully to your answer. So, okay, let me recognize the comment.
Advisor want to add.
Let me say, I'm senior advisor. My name is Justin Wolokoli again. Senior advisor to LP, senior advisor to the party, LPP. I'm founding vice chairman of LPP. I'm chairman emeritus of LPP. And the question about whether we will support just in case we don't make it, we have been very clear. The councillor was being very moderate because he's a candidate and he owes toward the party the decision. We are clear. If, because we all believe that nobody, no one person, no one party will win the first round. It's the second round, we're very clear. This, what we have in our, the mess in our country, they want to get rid of this mess. So we start on new rule. If the question of collaboration with part of that breach, if the collaboration had worked with the CPP, that one would not be in the race. If Uncle Joe, and we talk about here, if you have a right here, because he was the run, he got a birthright. They may say 12 years as vice president. So what? The first thing until he made a mistake to even agree to go and say he's going to contest for CPP candidacy to go to primary. No. He should have demanded. He got a right to do so. 12 years as vice president. So you go to contest again to be vice president again? No. It was natural for him. He should have said that, look, I said 12 years. I'm almost 80 years old. So you're giving a thing. Give me a go of 4 years. Our years shoot, that's what I'm going to do. But you see, again, I'll hear only, I don't my business. It's not our business.
Amanda!
We are saying,
Amanda! There are more intellectual reservoir that we got here will provide information for our listeners.
we are saying that if Uncle Joe has been selected as he should have been, the one who won the second place, who the most popular opposition, the bigger opposition. So there's no argument about that. You should have come and look, you be my vice president, and I'll be the mayor. I get 4 years, I serve, you can come and succeed me. Then you go to the you carry on. Because me, I've done my partner. But he sat there and agreed to go and contest with this man here. How? Now the time breach now, he said, oh no, I still have the right. But you already agreed to do what you want to do. That's why they have the confusion. So the whole CPP broke out. CPP, we work with them. We drafted the framework agreement. If the CPP have come to one with Buckeye as Senate bearer, coming as Vice Senate bearer, we will not be in the race. If you are even trying, we will not even support it. I will not support it. But because the CPP failed, and the disappointed Liberian people who wanted a similar candidate to get this man one, to take the mess away, that what we have. So, we are saying, and we still say, even all that, if all right now, there's no collaboration will happen. You're not going to have a single candidate against Mr. Weir. There will be maybe, we hope, we can pray that maybe there'll be 4 or 5 candidates in the race, including Mr. Weir. If, and that is a decision made by the LPP, I can speak for that. That if we go to, if we don't make it to the second round, whoever makes it to the second round, Mr. Weir will support them. If it be the Cummins, we'll support the Cummins. If it be Joe Buckeye, we'll support Joe Buckeye. Because this mess, we can get rid of this mess. Don't worry about that. If we don't make it the second round, we'll support them. We'll support whoever go against the CDC. Whoever go against, we will support them. That's it. Thank you. And we hope that if we go to the second round with the Weir, or Mr. Weir may not even make it to the second round. I'm telling you, don't joke.
Thank you for the clarity. So, come on, go.
Okay.
1 minute.
Thank you very much. I started and my questions go like this. Honorable Jawon Se Bunglo, President Hopeful, Liberia. You spoke well, but there are information spreading on social media and around our environment in Liberia that all that you are doing is you want to become a running mate of Joseph Duma Bwaka. What do you have to say about that?
All right. You want to go as running mate to Uncle Joe. Second question. We will take 3 questions. In a nutshell, his question is that you only doing creating this awareness to go as running mate to Uncle Joe.
Yeah. Another question, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, my name is Victor A. Walker. I work with judiciary. I want to ask you, Jeroboam, you highlighted on 4 issues, cardinal issues. That is health, agriculture, education, and food security. And what are your level of implementation that you have been doing in that sector that will make us to be vibrant to elect you as president?
All right. So, yeah, council will come. The 3rd question. Question number 3.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, recognize. 1 minute.
I'm not protected.
1 minute. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Honorable, I want to say thank you. We welcome you and you spoke very well. But I'm in doubt of some area that I did not really get to speaking of. That is education. And in the sectors of education, question. So, the salaries of teachers, when you get into power, I want to know what will be your effort or what will you do for teachers in Liberia?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What will be your opinion on teachers?
Lawyer. I'm a teacher myself. I've taught at every level. I've been an adult literature teacher at Position from 1981. I taught at the University of Liberia from 1982 to 1990. Some of my students are the Vice President Joe Howard, Johnny Samoka, Torrey Senator Joseph Jala. Great people who have been teaching. Right? Even David, who knows me in hotel last night, Emmanuel David,
former student from the law school. The current police director was somebody I taught at the police academy. I'm all over the place teaching. So education plan, number one. I strongly believe without education, no nation will go nowhere. So, I spoke about education, but you are not here. But let me say this, that I will emphasize during my administration those who actually do the work. Civil servants, teachers, nurses, police officers will be way at the top in terms of salaries and benefits, not a politician. Alright? And under my administration, there will be nothing of volunteer teachers because I'm introducing more. I want to have quality education. Why would I have volunteer teachers? Who are they answerable to the community? I will want teachers that will be answerable to the government. The government will pay teachers, assign teachers in all schools in Nigeria to be responsible for them. So don't worry. Before myself, I'm a teacher. My father was a teacher. Somebody say, what have you done? You know, I was looking for a picture on my phone. I built the best library for education resource center in Nigeria, but that's not important to me. What have I done? I just told you I've been teaching. The best contribution you can give to any country is training the minds of the people. If I build a public toilet or I build one school, depending on the signal I use, maybe in 20 years the school will break down. But the education I'm taking can never disappear until you die. I'm one of the greatest contributors to development in this country. And so that I'm not a farmer. And government is a place to direct policies to empower the people. So, don't ask me a question that no presidential candidate ever answered for anything from the president. General didn't do anything about the thing you were going to talk about before becoming president. As recently as Charles Taylor, he didn't do anything before becoming president. George Weah did not build one kitchen for the public before becoming president. So, that is an unfair question. Ask me, I have a track of commitment. I show you what I can do, what I say. I talk about labor ministry, I talk about justice ministry. I'm a transformer, and I have evidence. Just because I say I will make people make fun. I may not even make fun myself. I'm not a farmer. But we are training all the agricultural students who are graduating. They are the ones that will take advantage of that. So, that question does not determine who leader. Thank you.
Creating awareness for you to go as running mates. The third question.
You know, again, that is a matter from my party. I'm not an independent candidate in my people. I was elected at the party convention, Liberia People's Party convention. My senior advisor spoke about, he told you, we have already reached a conclusion that there is no time for collaboration. So talk about collaboration, you are sitting out for a week. You see right now I'm here, I'm Joe Burger in America, I think coming to somewhere else. Everybody is, even though they say officially the campaign will begin somewhere later on, everybody is looking for the votes right now. The time for sitting down to discuss about collaboration was 2 years ago. But in fact, as my senior advisor said, I am the inherent factor in the Liberian politics. We're looking for someone inherent, at least one has come. Is that true? Yes. I am the inherent factor. Yes. I am the alternative. Whatever I'm not come. But everybody support me. I have CPP. I don't want. I have CPP. I am the air factor. I came as a relief for those who want to vote for change. And we're here. Don't put any other thing on my plate. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Councillor. As the time progresses, you will get to know the professor and also the speaker.
Excuse me, I will apologize. Well, I am from Lofa. I reside in Zosa. I'm retired. And just like I don't want to learn people to go to America and use their brain when they're weak before they come home, the same thing with me. I can't remain in Monrovia. I'm in Zosa. But politics is interest. So what is Lofa's interest? For any president who comes to power, not necessarily Councilor Congress. What do we need from them? I will tell you one that we need, that I know, that I am already discussing with him, and discussing with our local specialists who believe in development and advancement. I'm talking about one man here to call in Lofa, John Selma. And he's working hard. The agricultural project that he believes in, that we're pushing ahead, is to look for local entrepreneurs so that they can have a machine he's talking about. It will not be the executive. It will not be him. It will not be Honorable Justice. It will not be Coco. We're looking for expertise from amongst us to spearhead that project. And we think Selma is already providing jobs for our women. I know you know that, am I right? Yeah. I know you know that, am I right? Yeah. So how can a positive government jump over that man and bring in other people for self-advertisement? What we or I aspire you, Lofa County citizen, is to rally around that kind of person so that when the positive, the money from government comes into the country, we can have people who are honest and believe in what they're doing. Not some other women get a kitchen or whatever house, and therefore they want to be what? Representative or senator. We're looking for honest citizens. And I'm sure Lofa is supposed to say agriculture, because agriculture will lead to employment. Agriculture will lead to transforming pancana to soap, to perfume, to anything like that. So, what is your interest? Please put it to the aspirant. This is what we, as citizens of Lofa, will need if you become president. So you need to decide that and say that. Well,
thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. So we want to go strictly. So let us allow, let it cross examine Councilor John say Gumi. Yes. 5. So 5 more. Yeah, question. Yes. Recognize.
If you get tired, we were happy. Now when we are around, we're standing up.
Somebody's on podium.
Yes, sir. Of course, I'm Ken Mababa, an aspirant for District 3.
Aspirant for what?
District 3,
Representative?
Yes. Of course, I'm met in the U.S. Yep. I have a bit of a conversation. I've always fought for the interest of young people. We constitute 60% of the population. Today, we have college graduates who still live on the streets without jobs. What would be a program that you constitute to allow for the provision of jobs so that we know people who leave the halls of different universities
you never continue to do ministries. Second would be, I'm a subscriber to the idea of providing accessibility to the disabled community. And I've always championed that. What program primarily we do introduce to allow for the competition to be decent, so that even those that are disabled but are ready made will work and decently and contribute to the growth of our community.
Thank you very much. Two questions. Yes, recognize me.
Hi, my name is George Bawendi. I sit carefully in this room and talk about cleaning up the mess, and which of course we know very well that there are so many men in all sectors in the Republic of Nigeria. Under your watchful eye as president for the National Bar Association, if I'm correct, one in Ubuzi, Augusta in Ubuzi, penetrated our system and went as far to be appointed as election commissioner in this republic. What effort did you play in that side?
Thank you.
Another one.
Question? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, enjoy yourself. I think
Nobody, enjoy yourself.
I am Aliu George Sakale for the second time. My second question to the Honorable incoming President of the Republic, Mr. Tiawan Gazebu Lofa County. My question here is, we have the university.
I like all the library because party board and Lofa County.
We have a university here. First it was Lofa County Community College, now Lofa County University. We have like-minded students who have graduated and some are still in, and many of them come to school, put out of school for what we call students fees. Now, according to the President of the Liberia, we don't have tuition, but you still pay 7,000 to 10,000 for fees. And many of our colleagues have been through our for school. What's your way forward, leading to the colleagues that sometimes being through out during test time, during exams, during finals, when it comes to the level of the university?
Thank you. Council come.
Okay, look. I follow what most countries have done to strengthen education. You always start from the foundation. That question is more for Georgia and government because they say free education. I think we know that. Yeah? So if it is free education, we will get there, we will follow what is going to make it free. You gotta get it free and not free. That's the deception I'm talking about. So I want to deal with what I said I would deal with, to strengthen the foundation, to have compulsory qualitative education in our country. And then we'll look at the program. I also want to emphasize more skill training program, technical and vocational program. But that's where the jobs are easily created. Now, you talk about university graduates. In some countries, students can be used, young graduates can be used to carry on some program like teaching. I'm talking about massive employment in the education sector. We'll have many of those university graduates employed to be teachers in the villages. The same work that the Peace Corps used to do. They'll go work and gain experience as teachers all over the school, from elementary, university graduate be teaching elementary, junior high, all over the school, to make sure that we provide a quality education for children. And that program will absorb a lot of university graduates. If they say they don't want to go, you don't want to go to the village to teach, that one's another business. But we send it. We say there's a program. All right? We want to have, part of our 10-point agenda is higher education to eliminate illiteracy in this country. If you are in a world now and you can't read and write, then you're not living the world. Because if you send a text message to your mother and say, Ma, I got $1,000 in my bag, in my room, that's secret, go take it. But she should have a message to someone, then a secret. The person will pass me out and go take it. I was in Buchanan on a fancy town. Well, we are capping. You were there. So I gave the example, I said, if you can't read and write, somebody send you a text message and say, you have money here, go take it. You show it to one little boy, you say, oh, the person say he's already not sick, and go take the money. I thought, I was just giving an example. One woman in Fancy Town said, that's true, they happen to be. People can get one US get that right. She said, they sent me money. I showed my food to one boy. The boy went behind me and took my money. So I said, so it's important to eliminate illiteracy. That's some of the things we use young people for. University graduates and junior high students as well as high students will be deployed in this country to eliminate illiteracy. I think we can do that in 2 years. An emergency program to deal with that. That's how we provide jobs for people in the needed areas. One other question.
Disability.
Yeah, in my program, I have disability. In fact, to show our commitment to disability, the pilot journal of every mechanic I work with. So when I appear someone and say disability, I say, here is our example of commitment to giving opportunity to disabled people. Because one of the primary chiefs that support me in the mechanic is called Franklin Torrey. He always say, disability is not inability, and I agree with him. He said disability is not inability. Of course he's educated. He was my friend, he lived in America for 20 years and decided that he wanted to come to that girl, the primary chief. 2 years ago he got blind. But he always says disability is not inability. When our Minister of Labor, my partner Minister of Labor in Lesotho, when I go to African Union Conference, LELI, so I used to sit on my picture. He was a blind man and Minister of Labor. So I've said when I become president, I will give opportunity to the marginalized population. And women, here's a woman in my government, about 10 ministerial posts, 5 will be occupied by women for gender equality. And out of those places, the albinos, the physically challenged, all be given opportunity.
One question, one of your wives for when the Nigerian guy do the system.
Good question now.
Yes.
Because I'm the only one who did something about it. Wait, he went through the law school. I was not teaching law school at that time. He got admitted to the practice of law. I was not a chief justice. A chief justice can prove those who should be admitted. In fact, I was in exile in America when he got admitted. I'm not telling you when I was tortured in jail. I spent 3 years in exile in America. I had asylum. So I was not here when I became lawyer. So but when I issued keep up, Councilor Gongo as president of the bar set up a committee to investigate it. With my administration expelled him from the bar association. So that's why I did it. I set up a committee, and the committee report was he should be expelled because he deceived the bar and he was expelled. So this is not do something. So you are expelled. So you don't remember the bar. Without the zero taking back. So that and then more than that, because But we don't have authority to take to disbar a lawyer like Supreme Court can disbar. You complain before the Supreme Court, appear before the Supreme Court, argue that case that it should disbar him. That's the Supreme Court. But the one that is out of our control, whether it should have been the one bar, you don't know how to license that. So you can't remember the bar. So you can't have this law. You don't have to, you're not going to buy the game. So you can't practice it. So now why?
Thank you. You get more of this from the professor. Veteran counselor, and not counselor, get some counselor to get him read. Sorry, should not be indicted. When the rest say you can't feel a counsel. So, in so doing, we now left with 2 questions. I want female, but no female here? Yes. Is that any female? All right. If no female, then come here. I take you on the podium.
Thank you. My name is Jara Masina Wuo. And I love your expertise in regards to everything you explained here today. But I have 2 questions for you, especially if I can remember the saying of one of our former presidents who said in a quote, one of the biggest mistakes I ever made was to be an authoritative to the U.S. government. The former president, Dabana Taylor, when tomorrow you are elected as a president, will you be willing to work with the U.S. government? 2, I'm from the business background, and I'm looking at the petty traders, especially some of those fundamental parts who want to do the business, but they don't have the capital. What will you be doing in that direction to empower or to have more petty traders, whether international or in-country petty traders? Thank you so much.
Thank you, comrade.
Another one.
He asked 2 questions. That's enough. Yeah, we can do another person. Is there another question? All right.
I still want some more questions.
All right. It's okay.
Yeah, somebody want to.
All right. The last and final question. The last and final question. It's the last and final question. I get it, Master Program. I'm the moderator. It's the last and the final question.
All right. My name is TVC. I also your explanation, even from the educational background to the health sector, facility that will be offered to the Liberian people. And looking at our economic status in Liberia today, that you said that you will give free education to all private schools and give free health facility to pregnant women, children, and even adults from 65 years above. Free services. My question is, looking at as our economic status in Liberia today, how can you justify that to give those free services?
Thank you. Thank you.
There's so much money in this country. I will not be the president of this for the service to remain for myself. I will not engage in wasteful spending. The money I get $1 billion from your private. I ain't never paying them. I'm not going to take useless trip to rifle God great experience for the non-digital country. I'm not going to be engaged in wasteful expenditure. I will cut down the money. I will not send $30,000 to lawmakers and take some. I will not do anything. I will not engage in wasteful spending. I will not be traveling all over the place. In many countries, I have ambassadors. Some places don't make it. Okay. When president travels, there's too much security. This one that will cut down presidential travel. Sometimes minister of travel. Sometimes ambassador will represent the president. So I will cut down responsibility. Then I will come back around. So what happened when? Let me tell you. What's one I got with it? Diamond. We got diamond, we got gold, we got iron ore. We have foreign. Botswana is a landlocked country. 70% of the country is called Kalahari Desert. And it has diamond and gold. But their first president was honest, and he left a legacy of honesty. You cannot be president Botswana and try to be corrupt. So if we just control corruption in Nigeria, today our treasury, the bill, pay money, they jump at the fishing net. When you put fishing net in the water, you take it, water can be inside. That's the way the fishing net and the treasury. When the president bid for the 70 trillion billion, every minister started bidding the 100 trillion billion. Who will ask you? Yes, obviously the bank doesn't mean. So you say no money in the country? That's why nobody trusts the government when they say no money. Because when you tell see the president for the 70 trillion billion, then you see the other minister on the 2, 3 trillion billion. You see that? Then they tell him no. Wait. When you come from out bottle of whiskey, and you're chewing you all day, you can't say, you know, the night is over, my friend give me this bottle of whiskey, chewing your whole your heart. You believe you? You enjoying like that, then you tell your no money yet. It's not being used for the benefit of the population, of the people of Nigeria. That is what I want to change. So that I can be the president and people in government, so that money can be used for the benefit of the people of Nigeria. Now I explain it, maybe you're right here. Let's see it. Wait. I'm not president. President, we are government official and not the Eastern State Department. The members of the State Department official embassy. Me, I'm not president. My first trip to America, I was invited to the State Department. They were on, I took pictures with the State Department people. You see it? They asked me, out of 10 priorities in Liberia, I can say this publicly, I have 2 hours to meet with them, some I can't disclose. But the one I can disclose, they asked me, we follow your track record. Out of 10 priorities of Liberia, what is the number one thing you want America to do for Liberia? I said to them, free, fair, and transparent election. Because if you support us, I say, give us not roving observer, stationary observer that will be at every police station watching so that they're not cheating. Support the election committee on money. Make sure it's transparent. Liberians are people who are electing a leader who will reduce our dependency on America and other countries. Who will make sure that when you send a citizen to that country, instead, they look at each other and say, oh, but I see them have, I say, that is very hard and not fair. And I think that I strongly believe that America is making sure that the election will be free and transparent. Because who are the first people to shut us down in both and balance? That part of making the election free and fair. The people were spending $1 million in Uganda, all over the place, and they put their money. And they put it there for pay for play. We sanction you. Because the law that lack of free and fair election can bring conflict in Nigeria. So, me and America, we have a good relationship. That true America, in fact, Open Society Network is controlled by the Americans. Johnson, well, so that Johnson on the day and forget. I've got 60 scholarships here. I have many of the county attorneys, many lawyers and government guys. enter the law school. The scholarship I got through Open Society Network. Because they came and said, we want to train your candidates. That time I was not law school graduate. They are not trainable. Give me money to recruit lawyers, students to send them to law school. I got 60 scholarships. Now they can't train on NIMBA and several other people went to law school. An American relationship. America will deal with you, respect human rights. But I told you, America gave me asylum until I want to take me to put me in jail. America. The State Department issued statement. When I went to America, 2003, I was honored by the U.S. Congress. There were 1 6 play, everybody watching. I took pictures with the Washington, D.C. and said, Mayor, recently I went there. So if I have a good relationship with them, that will be right now, but I have a good relationship. So I'm answering your question, Lord, so you be clear in your mind that I do have a good relationship with every country. I don't need to know about especially when you want to help us eradicate corruption.
Do you have for petty traders?
No, you see, let me tell you about petty traders. We have here our 10-point journal of federal liability. In 100 days, we set up a committee that will set up criteria for assisting small businesses because a small business is developed in every country. But if we don't change the government, by letting somebody who is power, is a waste of when I get there, we will gradually deal with all the things. Because today, my law is on right my neck, they say if you no money. So we have program for helping credit traders. Oh, I know, let me tell you about credit traders. That's what I do every day. When the Yana boys, the people who shine in the street, the Yana boys, when they go to the Yana and the women, credit trader, when they go to market the money, let any credit trader tell me the law. The first item they buy for you and for the people, the high used to be. The second item, they go to the dealership. The third item, that the one you say, I'll pay my way to go. The fourth item, you say, the way to come and money. If you are lucky to buy the fifth item, that when you put aside the really buying the dealership. So true. But right now, it's not happening. Even the Coco seller, Mexican student, when they kind of money, they give a Coco percentage. And I think I think about one Coco. So true. One president, 5 cents years ago, one president used to buy Coco, and the Coco were all right. Right now, right now, right now, Coco is whenever 250, 300.